Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about board games and making a studio. Shall we? Okie dokie. So today's episode is all about our office space. And yes, as you can see, we're still in cyclone stage because it's basically just board games everywhere. However, for those of you who have been asking, yes, the electrician did come and he did put the plugs in the ceiling so we can get started with actually finally moving the studio into the space. But that's not what today's episode is about. Today's episode is about our actual office, which is kind of like the first fully complete room that we have. Well, fully complete. I'll use it loosely, but let's have a look. Cue the office. So first I'm going to start you where we started, with nothing, and then something, and then desks, and then more, and then we're going to go through a little office tour. But just a shout out to our sponsor for today's video, which is FlexiSpot, who did provide us with our amazing sit stand desks. They do have a Black Friday sale happening right now, so all of the information for that is going to be in the description below. Make sure you check it out and stay tuned for the FlexiSpot tables and the ad. You'll see it soon. Time to do the office. Jeff's here, and I was about to say we just moved a bunch of heavy stuff in, but it was mainly Jeff, and I helped lift one thing and I dropped it 3 times, but that's fine. Anyways, here's the office. Ta-da! And we have the FlexiSpot desks have arrived. So Jeff is gonna put those together. I'm gonna help, probably, do something. And that's that. Then we can't put all of it together tonight though, because we have our chairs are at home that we're going to be bringing. But once we get this together, that means we can start working from the office. My secret lab chair.
That's the only one that needs to come here, right?
Yeah. My secret lab chair needs to come. Jeff is over there. Juno's with us. You hear your name? Still hates it. Okay, bye.
That's the way to wait.
Oh, Juno and Nathan. Unhelpful dog behavior. Helpful. That's so cute. Look at Juno's dirty foot. Juno. Ah, get off with your feet. You have dirty feet.
Good girl. Good girl.
You're so helpful.
Yeah, you guys gotta get out here.
Yeah, but I gotta do the rug.
Your one job was to get rid of the garbage.
Yes, but I told you the rug has to go down first. This video is brought to you by FlexiSpot and dogs sitting on rugs. You're not even a pug. You're supposed to be a pug in a rug. Actually, that's kind of helpful because she made it. Hi, Juno. I don't know why I got a beige rug. That is going to be a terrible idea. Is that even enough? You know, I can't believe you got a big old footprint on it. God. There. more helpful out of the way, I assume.
Yes, correct.
Table 1 done. Good job, Jeffy. We got stuff. Okay, both of the desks have been built by Jeff with some assistance in lifting. He needed me for the heavy lifting, basically, due to my muscles. He's just gonna do some cord management because these desks do come with like these little zippy tie things, zippy kayak, to get to get them cord managed. Jeff's got the giggles, I think.
No, that's not me.
That's a tripod.
It's me another one.
Helping.
That's.
Oh yeah, I need a bigger one because look. Mine's so little.
Cute though.
It's very cute. Yours is just so like feel the difference. Yours is real thick black. Mine's just like a little baby.
It's very cute.
Okay, let's talk about our new desks. So this episode is brought to you by FlexiSpot. Big shout out to FlexiSpot because they did send us our new sit stand desks. So these are the E5s. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the desk, but they are sit to stand and they are programmable. So you can set it to what your preferred like sitting height is and what your preferred standing height is, or you can just move it up and down. There's a bunch of kind of different buttons that you can, so you could be like, well, I'm sitting here today, I'm sitting a little higher, whatever, or you can just move it willy-nilly, whatever you like. So Jeff and I both got the exact same desks. This is the bamboo top, and then obviously it's the black metal bottom. I will have all of the information, everything that you need to know in the description below, as per usual. But I'm going to set up the desk here in a minute, but before I do that, let me just kind of show you a little bit. So I am sitting on my FlexiSpot chair, which they also provided. These are the C7s, which we love. These are the same ones that we have in the game room. So I have selected this for my preferred sitting height. Jeff's is a little bit taller, but I like to have it so that I can just put my arms down and my monitor is like right in front of my face. I actually might even want it a little bit higher. So I would do this, so I'm looking kind of directly at my monitor. And it's as simple as that. It's literally just the push of a button. And if I am interested and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm freaking tired of sitting. Let's stand. And we'll move the chair out of the way. Probably can't see me, but can you see this? Oh, you can press it and it is going to go so high. Look at this. This is for really tall people, which we all know I am not. I just want to show you. You have no idea how high I can fly. That's how high I can fly. So if you are extremely tall, this might be a good desk height for you. It's not for me because I can barely even reach the top. So let's just put it back down to a normal height. When you have found a good height, you can set it. So I might set this as my standing height. So if I just click the stand button, it's going to automatically adjust to my preferred standing height, which is right here. And I could do work, I'm standing and I'm working. This is so you can dance while you work, for those who prefer to do that. So you may have noticed from when Jeff was building the desk, the base itself can be different sizes. So it can be longer or shorter, whatever you need to kind of fit the size top that you would like. There's a variety of different kinds of finishes for the tops. There's different colors, there's different materials, different widths, different lengths, everything. So you can pick the right desk for your space and for your work needs and all of that good stuff. We personally, I love a big desk, and then Jeff just got whatever basically that I wanted, but I like to have a lot of space because I will always have, at a minimum, my big monitor, my laptop, and then typically I do have a third monitor, although I think that might be a little bit overkill, and I gave Jeff my second monitor. So I like to have a lot of stuff, plus I usually also have on my desk my phone and my notebooks and all my pens and everything. So I like to have a nice big desk. I will put in the description below the exact desk that we got, so that if you're interested in these ones in particular, you can check those out. So let's set up this desk, shall we? And then we'll talk a little bit more. So this is my desk setup. I'm gonna take you through it a little bit. That's Jeff's desk setup. It's messier. It's a little bit messier than mine. So we'll focus on mine. Sound good? Cool. Okay, so first things first, everything that I have that I know where I got it from and can link, I will link below. So as an example, like my keyboard and my mouse and my armrests and stuff like that all came from Amazon. So I'll put all of those links in the description below. But this is my desk setup, okay? I have my big monitor, I have my laptop here, which I connect into my monitor. Once we fully move into the office, my Mac Mini will be going in here, and that will be my work computer. But for right now, I'm just kind of taking my laptop back and forth because it's easier. I have my little desk treats in my prepare to be chosen jar. I got this from Winners, so if you have TJ Maxx or TK Maxx or whatever it is, same deal. I have this little squishy light, which is super fun and cute, and Michelle from Second Star to Left gifted me with a set of coasters, these Meeple coasters on this cork, and I love them. So I have that one here. I also, right here, have a stress ball. Because sometimes you just get stressed. And he's really fun. He's really fun to squeeze. I have my little Stitch. I'll probably end up bringing some more pop figures, but this is the only one. I think might have Sadness somewhere. This is a coffee mug warmer. It's not plugged in, so don't worry, Stitch isn't gonna melt. I only plug it in when I use it. And then in here, I got this from Disney World, of course. I keep some lip chap, some fidget toys, and a heckin' bunch of dice. Because literally, when you work in the board game industry, you would be surprised how often I get asked while sitting at my desk, do you have any dice right there? I get asked that question all the time, and I can always say, yeah, you bet I do. In behind, I do have my pens and pencils, so I keep them in my little unicorn, which I once again got from Winners. I have some highlighters, my favorite kinds of pens, which I get from Amazon. I have like 3 sets of these, and I love them. And then I also have some mechanical pencils. And then I have all of my kind of Sharpie pens in this owl mug. And these just kind of like hang out behind just because I don't want them to clutter up the front of the space. But that is my desk. Oh, one thing I want to show that I haven't shown yet. We'll just move some stuff. This is my new desk mat, and I got it from Drop. And Jeff got his from Drop as well. His is Lord of the Rings, but mine's Winnie the Pooh, and isn't it so cute? It's like the 100-acre wood, which I love so much. So that's a little overview of it. They have a ton of different ones. I'll show you Jeff's. Once again, Jeff's desk is a little bit more messy than mine. Messy Bessie. Anyways, his is Lord of the Rings, and his keyboard is also from Drop, which is also Lord of the Rings, and he really likes it. So I also just wanted to highlight a few more features of the desk, and I apologize if the audio is a little echoey. I haven't filled the room with as much stuff as I want to yet, but as you can see, it's super sturdy. So it actually barely wobbles. It's really sturdy. It's got like extra support beams within it to ensure that. When you see that my monitor moving, that's actually my monitor, not because it's on an arm, so that's why she jiggles a little bit. But it's really sturdy, and it feels like, it just feels solid. You know what I mean? And it actually supports up to 287 pounds. So like I mentioned before, I'm not gonna climb on my desk. I could. You could fit multiple of me. Me and Jeff can get up on this desk. Actually, I don't know how much we weigh together, but you could fit multiple of me on here, and this desk is gonna do just fine. I could even do a jig on it. I'm not gonna, because I don't know how to do a jig, but I could. That is the FlexiSpot E5 sit stand desk. Like I said, I'm gonna have all the information that you need in the description below. There is a Black Friday sale happening right now, so I highly recommend that if you are in the market for a new desk, to go and look now, because you're gonna get a fantastic deal. And of course, if you need a chair to go with your desk, as you know, we definitely recommend the C7s, because that's one of my favorite features. You can make it so you can lean back. It's probably not the best way to work, but it is a good way to have a nap, basically. Anyways, if you need a chair, C7s as well are the ones that we use and we love, we recommend for sure. But yeah, that is the FlexiSpot E5 sit stand desk. Thank you so much again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Shout out to you. Okay, let's do kind of the final tour. The office. Very fun. So when you walk in, we have Jeff's workstation as soon as you walk in. This is where Jeff is obviously going to be working from for his full-time job. For anybody that, there's many people that comment being like, you guys don't even work. And it's like, okay, yeah, we do. Anyways, this is where Jeff is going to do that. And basically for him, he's also streaming here. So for anybody that doesn't know, Jeff streams retro video games once a week on our other channel, which is called Everyday Magic with Foster the Meeple. And he streams retro video games. So he's got kind of his system set up here for streaming. He has, these are like analog things. Basically, he has the actual systems at home, but he uses the analogs for streaming. So he has a double monitor setup, of course, with a webcam and his PC there. And yeah, he has some stuff from Drop. So he's got his desk mat, his keyboard, his mouse, microphone for streaming. He also has this to dock his laptop in. So that's kind of like Jeff's little setup. And then we've already gone through mine, but here it is. Kind of simple. But if I have too much on my desk, I will get distracted. I have a tendency to put a lot of toys on my desk. I tried not to put too many on, just a couple. And then we have our C7 chairs in here from FlexiSpot as well. So actually these chairs are multi-purpose. So you are going to see them again when we do our studio, because anytime that we do 4-player playthroughs with Matt and Zach or anything more than 2, we need more chairs. And so FlexiSpot was very kind to send us a couple more of the C7s, which once again, we love the C7s. They're our favorite chairs that we've basically ever owned. So we do have those in here for working. I was initially going to put our secret lab chairs in here, but I ended up putting that into the other workspace. But yeah, so we have those, and then we have this rug, and you're probably like, do you regret getting the beige rug? A little bit. It was dirty immediately because Juno came in and walked her little dirty feet all over it. But it's fine. I just thought it would keep the space kind of bright. I do have an ergonomic footrest. I do have a trash can, and we have a butt ton of cords. So we need to figure out some cord management because mine looks great, but look at Jeff's, because that's where the plug is. It looks horrible. I have also added in, Jeff and I each have a container, and that's where we keep anything that we need. So like I keep cords in there, spare notebooks, that kind of thing. And then of course we have our Studio Ghibli. I never know how to say it. I always say Studio Ghibli, but I've heard people say Ghibli, so I don't really know. Anyways, we have those non-print prints hanging up on the wall. And then it's not like fully done, but this is as done as it is probably going to be for a little while. What I want to get is a whiteboard for right here to do like video planning and stuff like that. And we'll probably get some more like artwork or something for this wall, and maybe even for up here, because it's pretty bare right now, and I am not a huge fan of white walls, as you guys probably know, have seen from our house, which is very colorful. But that is kind of where we stand for now. I don't think I'm going to be getting the whiteboard before this video goes live, or maybe even putting anything else up. But if I do, I'll add it in. But that, my friends, is our little office, which we love. It does have French doors, which we also love, so we can close it if somebody's in a meeting and they want some privacy. It also has its own heat, so we can kind of control, like keep some of the other rooms a little bit cooler and keep this one a little bit warmer. Juno's on the floor. She likes to lay under the desk. That's her spot. But yeah, that's everything that we have for you today in episode 2 of Making a Studio. So thank you so much for watching. We're really excited about what's coming next. I believe the next episode will most likely be the studio, the actual like gameplay filming space, because we can't fully do the podcast room or the hall or anything until we get our game shelves, and they might not be here for a little while, so we'll see. But I'm really hopeful the studio is going to be done soon so we can start filming here, which would be amazing. If you're interested in buying board games, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. For us, that is of course the Boardroom Game Cafe. If you like what you see, please subscribe. If you need a desk or a chair, check out FlexiSpot for their sweet Black Friday deals. Hope to see you again soon, and now I'm gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.